We've got Michael Richards here, the longest-serving St Helens and East Coast Swans Football Club president, so also known as Dooley. Dooley, you might be the man responsible to organise Mike Lefevre, from what I've been told, for this Pyengana game.
Look, it's a funny story. We were having a beer on Australia Day, and Mike had just come on to the committee, and he said to me, "What would you think of a game at Pyengana?" I said, "Oh, great." I said, "Go away, come back," and which he did 18 months later, and here we are today, 10 years.
10 years today, representing the Fingal Football Club. So just tell us what the East Coast Swans represent on an annual basis from the East Coast with this game at Pyengana.
What we represent, it's the community. Today's game is supporting a club like Fingal that no longer plays the game,
yep.
And which they were so important during the Fingal Association days, went and was successful in the NTFA, and we just feel that they're such an important team in that era, and that's why we just do what we do. It's just the fun. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, community. Back in 1990, the St Helens Football Club, they won the last of the Fingal Football Association's premiership. So what does the East Coast Swans Football Club now hold because of that?
We hold that premiership cup. We're the last team, so that was given to us. That's proudly held in our club rooms. That was just a great competition, and it was a real shame that it did fall over. But then we went and joined the North East Union because the NTFA wouldn't take us. They took St Mary's and Fingal. Yep. We had to go then. That was a really strong competition then, and we done pretty well in that competition as well. We won a couple of premierships, so yep.
And you were in charge when the St Helens Football Club, now the East Coast Swans Football Club, then moved to the NTFA.
Yep.
How was that received amongst the East Coast locals?
Oh, great. Oh, look, it had to happen because our club wouldn't be here today. Sadly, the union was just in decline because of work and all that. And if we didn't commit to join the NTFA, we wouldn't be here today. So that was the best move this club's made.
Now, you mentioned to me before, Dooley, whenever you go away, you've got a lot of East Coast former residents up in Launceston.
Yep.
So you are the most patronised club for the home-based clubs as the away club when you go up that way. Yep. Is that the case for the NTFA? And I'm guessing they'd be pretty happy with those.
Well, that was a scary thing from the opposition teams. They thought, we're not going to get crowds. But when we joined, our crowds were the best home crowds because just so many East Coast people lived in the Launceston area, and we knew that we'd get that sort of support. And now we've got a home base at the Park Hotel in Launceston, which is just a tremendous thing. Now we are really got a home from the East Coast to Launceston, because it is difficult. We've got players training in Launceston, players training out here, so it is quite difficult, but it's just a good mix, and it's just a good club to be involved with, and our future looks bright.
Just looking out here, the ground itself looks fantastic. 10 years ago, I don't think it was in this good a condition. Can you just give us a quick synopsis of what it was and then what you've had to do in order to be able to get it to, or manufacture it to the standard that it is today?
Well, what happened, Michael Fever and the people of Pyengana, there was trees down this end. They got rid of the trees, I think with our permission.
So that's the eastern end?
Yeah, to make it longer, because it was a little cricket ground. Yep. But a lovely little ground. And every year they just put down more work, and that was all from this community. Of course, we help, but a lot of this success is due to this beautiful community of Pyengana.
Well, it's fantastic. It looks resplendent today. Congratulations on your involvement. Thank you for being the longest-serving president of the East Coast Swans. I'm guessing you're going for the Swans here today.
Yes.
Premiers last year, but my understanding is last time you played Evandale, you went down by a point when they were down here. Is that right?
That's St Helens, yes. They beat us this time last year, first game. They beat us, yep.
So we're expecting a tight contest this afternoon?
Very hard game.
All right, what's your margin, East Coast Swans?
By 11.
By 11. There you go. You're getting it from Dooley, longest-serving president of the East Coast Swans. Enjoy the day down here at Pyengana, and thanks for your service, Dooley.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
No worries, mate. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
right?
That was very good. Very, very good.